Okay, guys, we're almost done with this first semester. This is just a quick podcast to tell you about the semester final, and Ms. Jacobs can answer questions as well. The first part of your final will be 115 multiple choice questions, which is exactly like the AP test you'll be taking in May. You'll have 1 hour to complete this, and all of the questions are questions that appeared on one of your 6 unit tests. Now, you're going to have an opportunity to review those tests today, and Ms. Jacobs is willing to open them again if you make arrangements with her. Also, all of your former test review podcasts are available for your review. You will have 2 essays on your semester final. And please, I know it's going to be Friday. You're going to feel like rushing through these, but I'm going to grade these using the College Board grading criteria, the rubric, grading from a 1 to a 9. 7 will count as a perfect score, and I'm going to multiply the score of each essay times 4. In other words, your combined essays will be worth 56 points, so almost half as much again as the multiple choice. So don't run through these quickly. You could really mess up your semester grade that way, just as you could mess up your AP score if you don't pay attention to your essays. I know you've heard this from me before, but the essays count for 60% of your AP Art History score. So here's your first question, and you've seen this before because you answered it with regard to a Buddhist image. Visual representations of deities and holy personages is a feature of religious beliefs and practices throughout the world. Select and fully identify one example from Gothic or Proto-Renaissance art. In other words, the last 2 of the 3 chapters for your Unit 6 exam. Using specific visual evidence, analyze the work in relation to the religious beliefs and practices within its culture. Do not assume a knowledge of Christianity. And remember that when you're talking about culture, you're talking about the culture of the High Middle Ages. So here are just a few suggestions. The Pietà from Germany, the Annunciation Visitation from Ram Cathedral. You notice that there were a number of questions about that on your AP exam. The College Board likes that one. Here's a Cimabue Madonna. Here is just one of many images from Giotto's Arena Chapel. Any of those would be good choices, or you can find one of your own from the chapter on Gothic art or the chapter on Proto-Renaissance art. Your second question is one you have not seen before. This was actually the cultural context question last year on the AP exam. Across the world, sites and structures have been the destination of religious pilgrimages. Now, of course, the question says select 2, one from a non-Western culture. And by the way, the Great Stupa, the Buddhist work, would be an excellent example to use in answering this question. But here, I want you to identify one Romanesque site, that is from the first chapter that you studied for Unit 6, or structure of religious pilgrimages, using specific visual evidence. Analyze how features of the site or structure shape the intended experience of the pilgrims. Think about what they're asking. How is the structure designed to shape the pilgrim experience? Some possibilities. This is Santiago de Compostela, which showed up on your unit exam. Note the plan. Think about, for example, the purpose served by the radiating chapels. Here's a picture of the nave. By the way, once you pick a structure you're going to use, you might want to do some more research and learn more about that one. Another possibility would be the Church of Saint Lazare in Autun. You recognize the famous tympanum. Here is another picture of the church, and here is the plan of that church as well. But any of the churches that are featured in the chapter on Romanesque art would work. Good luck, guys. And then enjoy your Christmas break. You will have no assignments, although we will begin to post the study guides for Unit 7, just in case any of you eager beakers want to get ahead.